Hello everyone, it's Christophe. We are going to continue our teachings about COVID-19 stimulus package provisions in the CARES Act. Our focus of this section will be centered on unemployment insurance or unemployment benefits. Now, before I talk about the benefits in the CARES Act, let me say a few things about the unemployment insurance. In 1935, the U.S. Social Security Administration passed the unemployment insurance, encouraging all the 50 states to adopt the unemployment insurance, whereby employers pay payroll taxes on employees' wages. In the event an employee loses a job with no fault of his own and the employee is available, able, willing to work a full time, that employee can apply for this insurance. All right, so the 50 states were encouraged to adopt it. Now, when the CARES Act was passed on March 27th, it came with several provisions, and one of the provisions is in the area of unemployment. So Section 2102 up to 7 of the CARES Act give a lot of benefits to the unemployment, about 3 different extensions to the unemployment benefit of each state. And we are going to go over these 3 extensions that the CARES Act gives to the traditional unemployment benefits in our various states. So the first extension is the eligibility. Traditionally, the unemployment insurance was meant for W-2 workers. Those who have W-2 jobs, have employers that they work for. They were originally those eligible for the unemployment benefits. Now, when the CARES Act was passed, it extended the eligibility to include all the self-employed, independent contractors, sole proprietors to be eligible for this unemployment benefit. In other words, if you drive Uber, you are now eligible to apply for unemployment benefits. If you drive Lyft, you drive truck, you drive taxi, you are eligible. If you braid hair, you are eligible. If you are seamstress, you are eligible. Whatever job that you depend on, either sole proprietor, independent contractor, whatever it is that you depend on, and COVID-19 has affected that job, it gives you eligibility to apply for this unemployment benefit. The second extension that the CARES Act gives in the area of unemployment is the extension of the timeline. When the bill was passed in 1935, it gave each state the right to determine the number of weeks to pay for the unemployment benefit. So each state has its own timeline to pay this unemployment benefit. For example, in the state of Florida, they pay up to 12 weeks. In the state of Georgia, up to 14 weeks. In the state of Texas, up to 26 weeks. In the state of Michigan, up to 20 weeks. In the state of Massachusetts, 26 weeks. Now, when the CARES Act was passed, it gives additional 13 weeks to whatever that the state allows. In other words, if you're in the state of Massachusetts, you get additional 13 weeks to be added to your 26 weeks, making it 39 weeks. The third extension that the CARES Act gives is the additional amount. Each state determines the maximum amount to pay the unemployment benefit. In the state of Florida, it's about $275. In the state of Michigan, it's about $362. In the state of Texas, $521. In the state of Massachusetts, $823. As a matter of fact, when I did my research, the state of Massachusetts pays the highest unemployment benefit, $823. Now, the CARES Act adds additional $600 from the federal government to whatever that your state will approve you. If you are in the state of Massachusetts, you apply for the unemployment benefit and you are approved for the maximum $823, the federal government will add extra $600 to it, making it $1,423 to receive every week. So times 4 will be about $5,692 that you receive every month up to 39 weeks. By the way, if you like this teaching, please kindly click on subscribe channel and subscribe to our YouTube channel. This is the picture of the whole thing. Let's say you are traditional W-2 unemployed, or you are non-traditional W-2 unemployed. What you now can do is to apply for the unemployment benefit. The question is, where should you go? Well, you go online and apply for it. I have a national link that I can give to anyone who contacts me. You go there, you choose the state that you are in, and you apply for it. And if you need help, I can also help you. So now, when you apply for the unemployment benefit, two things that will happen. You will either be approved or denied. Once you get approved, the federal government will add additional $600 to whatever that you are approved by your state, and you will receive it up to 39 weeks. So again, let's use the state of Massachusetts as an example. You get approved for the maximum $823 a week. Federal government will add $600 to the $823 that you have been approved, making it $1,423 to receive every week, about $5,692 every month that you receive. Now, what about if you get denied? Some of our people, they get denied and they give up. No, that is not it. Once you get denied, you go to the next step. You apply for the pandemic unemployment assistance, or you can simply appeal. You can simply appeal the decision. Now, let me explain this. We basically have pandemic unemployment assistance and traditional unemployment insurance. Most states have combined it, and they only have one link for the traditional unemployment insurance and also pandemic unemployment assistance. So once you see the one link and you are filling the application, you want to make sure that you indicate in your application that you have been affected by COVID-19. If you don't, you will most likely get denied. But once you get denied, that is not the end of it. You have the option to appeal. And in your appeal, you want to indicate that you have been affected by COVID-19. Once you indicate that you have been affected by COVID-19, the case will be approved. By the way, let me share with you some of the definitions of pandemic unemployment assistance. Who is eligible to apply for pandemic unemployment assistance? These are some of the definitions. In other words, if you have a reduced income due to COVID-19 or due to quarantine, you are eligible. If you have to quit your job to seek diagnosis of COVID-19, you are eligible. If a family member, someone in your household has been diagnosed of COVID-19, it gives you eligibility to apply for pandemic unemployment assistance. If you have to stay home to care for your child because the school was closed down due to COVID-19, you are now eligible. If you are unable to work because of an imposed quarantine by your state that you live in, it gives you eligibility to apply for pandemic unemployment assistance. Or you are unable to start your new job because of COVID-19, or you are independent, self-contractor, self-employed, you are eligible to apply for the unemployment benefit. The list goes on and on and on. Basically, if your income has been affected by COVID-19, you are encouraged to put in the application, and whatever that you get from your state, the federal government will add the $600 to it. The $600 from the federal government, you do not have to apply. They will automatically add to whatever that you get from your state. By the way, let me share with you some other services that I provide. I provide investment opportunities, building and repairing credits, both personal and business credits, college fund for your children, or life insurance. So please, if you need any of these services, I encourage you to contact me. I will help you. And you can call me or text me at 512-999-6724. And please, if you enjoy this teaching, kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel and share with friends and family. May God bless you.